All right. Diddy. Man, my damn stomach growling. So, people, whenever I get somebody in here, Diddy got a lot going on. Diddy, you got a lot going on. You are being looked into and you are being looked at, especially now with this Tupac stuff going on. All right. Shout out to the one person. So, if you did not know, Tupac brother was on Piers Morgan. It aired yesterday. And he had some stuff to say. I wasn't even really into Piers Morgan until Jaguar hit his show. But now Mo Preem, Tupac brother, has hit his show. Shout out to Piers Morgan. I hope he don't strike my stank ass. Because I am a Tupac fan, Piers Morgan, and you ask the perfect questions. All right, you ask the perfect questions. So, before I start though, Charleston White got locked up. And it's probably some people happy that Charleston White was arrested for having a weapon and animal cruelty or some shit. It's crazy. He probably get out though. He always do. So I'm gonna play some of this. I hope he don't strike my ass. All right, this Tupac shit, cause
Tupac, my brother, was king of the hill, top dog, king of rap. And with it comes a lot of jealousy.
Oh wait, maybe I said this because he got Tupac killed.
Pretty direct there from 50 Cent.
Yes, it was.
Now 50 Cent, I ain't know 50 Cent said that. He was on stage one day and he say, I guess I say that stuff about Puff because he got Tupac killed. Allegedly. 50 Cent says this. Now we know 50 Cent has a bone to pick with Diddy for numerous reasons. His baby mama, for one, all type of stuff, right? And plus, he just a lame. You know what I mean? So shout out to 50 Cent, because he said that. He said, hey, maybe I say the stuff I say about Puff is because he got Pac killed. See, they left us with all these Diddies. Where are the Tupacs at? Huh? Where are the damn Tupacs?
You know, and I know, that everyone believes that Diddy was involved in both these shootings. That is what the streets have said for 27 years.
We all were familiar with all the rumors and stuff. I said, yeah, let me talk to him.
What did he say that day when he called you?
You know, I had my guys with me, Thug Life guys, and we heard what he had to say. He basically said he ain't had nothing to do with my brother's murder.
We don't talk about things that are nonsense.
Do you think he was lying?
Quite possibly, and it's kind of looking that way. Here we are.
Now, see, I'm going to stop this and stuff like that and play it back because, you know, you can get struck for this. I'm going to get struck for this, probably to the point where I can't talk for a week. But it's got to be heard. I don't give a damn. So if you missed it, Piers Morgan, this is Mo Preem, Tupac brother on there. And I did not know that Mo Preem stepped to Diddy about this Pac stuff. And basically he was like, oh, I ain't had nothing to do with that. But like he said, it was him and some of the Thug Life crew, and they went up to him and asked him that. All right? So, yeah.
27 and 28 years later, the theory involving him is quite high on the list. Our family, you know, we still suffer. He was all wrapped up, but he was still shaking the bed. He really wanted to tell me something. I'm assuming it was something that had to do with the hit.
I get the feeling quite strongly that you...
Now, when he kept talking about Tupac was shaking in the bed and it was something that he could tell that Tupac wanted to tell him something. Now, I'm assuming that he's talking about the last time he got shot and he didn't make it. You see what I'm saying? So, because you got to think, Pac seen who shot at him. He seen that. You know he did. You know he did. Right? They didn't have no tents, I don't think. No, they ain't had no tents. The windows was down. You see what I'm saying? All that. So Pac seen who shot at him, and he was probably trying to tell him. Of course, right?
You don't believe Diddy. I don't think you believe a word of it.
Seems like he got a whole bunch of power, like absolute power. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
What's your message to Sean Combs?
So that's the intro. Now they finna get into
Tupac Shakur was American hip-hop's brightest light until he was shot 4 times in a drive-by attack in 1996. His death shocked the world. And
damn
Tupac's
shame.
legend has only grown since his murder, along with the fever of speculation about who planned it, who ordered it, and who did it. For 27 years, it was one of America's highest-profile unsolved crimes until finally, a year ago, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was charged.
Watch where you
He
walk.
bragged about being inside the Cadillac from which the fatal shots were fired, albeit not by him, and awaits trial as the last surviving suspect. But there are many unanswered questions and a tangled web of claims
Yes, there
involving
is.
notorious figures and an infamous East Coast-West Coast gang rivalry. Many people speculate that this web entangles P. Diddy. Sean Combs is, of course, facing trial on a battery of charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering. With his alleged crimes under the spotlight, members of Tupac's family have this week hired an investigator to examine the links between Diddy and the murder. And joining me now is Tupac Shakur's brother, Mopri. Well, Mopri, thank you very much indeed for joining me.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I don't know what time it is there.
It's an early evening in the UK. Are you in LA?
Currently.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of my people across the pond.
Well, it's great to have you here on Uncensored. We're very keen to talk to you because obviously a lot has happened to P. Diddy in recent weeks. He's now languishing in prison. Let me start, first of all, your reaction to what's happened to him.
My reaction is that it's a mess. And which I have nothing to do with, but I wanted to make it clear that the family is pursuing an investigation into my brother's death. Wherever the investigation leads, that's where it leads. It is not about that guy specifically. It's about justice for my brother.
You were Tupac's older stepbrother. And I want to, just for the benefit of viewers who may not be familiar with your brother, with what happened, with the rivalry, and obviously his subsequent murder, just very quickly paint me a picture of how all this happened.
Well, for many years, as far as the hip hop rap world goes, Tupac, my brother, was king of the hill, top dog, king of rap. And with it comes a lot of envy, jealousy, and, all types of things. And all I can make of it is there were groups of people who were jealous and envious and full of hate.
There were 2 shootings involving a brother. One he survived, one he sadly did not survive. There was this whole East Coast, West Coast war. There have been books about this, documentary films about this, dramatized movies about this. Do you think we know the truth? You said your family's launched an investigation into what happened to your brother. Do you think there are still a lot of unanswered questions?
Of course.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been an ongoing mystery for 27 years. With the arrest in Vegas, there was a break. There was an opportunity to get closer to the truth. This is ongoing business for us. My Mama Faney pursued an investigation early on, soon after his murder, at which nothing came of it. So we were left with no answers. No answers for 27 years. Now we might have an opportunity to get some answers.
So when he say that, now we might have an opportunity to get some answers because he know deep down inside Diddy name all over this Tupac shit. Understand, man. Understand. And shout out to Scarface because he's doing better now. If anybody wanted to know, he had surgery. He is one of the legends too. And hell yeah, Crystal. Yes, if you a Tupac fan, man, this shit right here is a long time coming. Because I used to say, I don't care if he get in trouble for the Diddy shit. I mean, for the Tupac shit. But I know he gonna get enough years as if he got in trouble for the Tupac shit. But now I'm like, I changed my mind. No, you need to go down for that and the Tupac shit. And probably even the big shit. All right? See, people, it's not going to touch everybody because they was not in that era. And that's understandable. If you didn't grow up listening to Tupac, I'm talking about from day one when he first started rapping, you know, underground type shit. Hey, man, you're not going to understand who Tupac really was. You see? And I can't knock nobody for not knowing who the fuck the man was, all right? I can't knock that shit because they don't know.
The first
See what I'm
time
saying?
that
They just
Tupac
don't
was
know.
shot, where were you and how did you hear about that? And what was your feeling instinctively about who may have been behind it?
When Pac got shot the first time, I was in Atlanta. I was worried about him because he did, he rocked a lot of jewelry. We like jewelry, rocked a lot of jewelry, but New York is notoriously known for being a home of the stick-up kid. And I advised him not to, be out there like that.
Because I would show it, but I'll probably get struck. But I'm probably going to get struck anyway, so I'll probably delete this live. I just want whoever going to listen to this man, you see.
For his possessions. And it seems like there was more to it. We also felt that Pac was safe in New York because we are from New York and we had a lot of friends and allies there at the time that we felt would look out for Pac. So, we were quite confused.
We've got a clip of Tupac.
He's saying we was quite confused. People playing both sides and shit of that nature. We was quite confused because we from New York. And hey, he shouldn't have got touched that time in New York. That's when he went to the studio. Big and Diddy was there. All right? Pac swore up and down it was them. Hey, who you gonna believe, damn it? I'm gonna believe the motherfucker that got shot. I'm just saying. Even if he was wrong, he was right. How about that at the end of the day?
Talking about the potential involvement of Diddy, or Puff Daddy as he was at the time, in that shooting, that first shooting. Let's take a look.
Pierce Morgan, the man.
Only they can answer that question. I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine. I wouldn't say things that I knew, you know what I mean? I believe so. I do believe so. I have proof, things that I could say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows.
When you watch that...
Who remember Vibe magazine and shit? That was a Vibe magazine interview Pac was on. See, this shit go all the way back. So if you ain't from my era, you damn sure don't understand. You don't understand.
Do you think he was basically saying he did think that Diddy was involved, but didn't want to say so publicly?
Pac has suspicions of what had happened. But you know the saying, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Right. Damn.
And we've been...
Or street justice. You see?
stuck in that position for quite some time, trying to
But
get
you know
to
what?
a place.
Diddy getting his karma right now. I'm talking about for everything he ever thought of, he never played out, and everything he thought of and he played out. He is suffering for all this shit. As he should. Because, I mean, this one monster, bro, it's looking like look, man. This is what I hate. Because they left us here with all these Diddies. Look at all the Diddies finna get in trouble, bro. Where the Tupacs at? Where are the Tupacs? We would have had a whole bunch of Tupacs if it wasn't for Diddy. Motherfuckers be like, man, the rap game fucked up. It's been fucked up. Pac was saying the rap game was fucked up when he was alive. Alright? So it's been fucked up.
Well, we can prove what actually happened.
But is your belief now that Diddy may have been involved in that first shooting?
I don't know, Pierce. I don't know. Thus the investigation. None of us know. This is the best way for us to get some answers, to have an actual investigation into his murder, regardless of who was responsible or the who's
we need to
that
know
were
though.
responsible. And each incident involved multiple people, planning, coordination, and we just been trying to get to the bottom of it for a long time.
But the reason there's so much speculation raging even today is that they were big rivals and there was a genuine, very bad feud, right?
It didn't start out that way. It didn't start out as rivals. That's why it's confusing.
Right, that's why it's confusing, because Big and Pac was boys. That's why Pac wrote that song. He was like, something about Biggie, remember when I used to beg the bitch to let you sleep on the couch or some shit like that. Like, they used to be cool. Shared stages together. Pac said he would, come on, man, get on stage, because he was hot. Biggie was hot. We know this shit. That's that Diddy shit. That's that all in your ear shit, bro. Because it's looking like it was said that Tupac said out his own damn mouth that Biggie was supposed to be Thug Life when Pac had Thug Life. But he went to Diddy. He said he wasn't even supposed to be with Diddy. So just imagine, because Biggie already said he was going to leave Diddy's stank ass. And I believe he was going to join forces with Tupac. And the reason why I know this, because before both of them died, they had an album, One Nation. Some people don't even know that shit. I ain't even got it no more, but I don't even think you can find it no more. But I used to have Biggie and Tupac on the same song when they was teenagers, bro. I used to have every Tupac any damn thing. That's how this shit hit different. This shit hit different for me. For his brother too, as you can see.
Pac was the big dog.
Motherfucker on Piers Morgan.
One time, we had plans to work with Big. Big was on one of the first Outlaw records, Running from the Police. It didn't start out that way. That's why we were all confused when Pac got touched in New York.
That's that Diddy shit, bro. That's
You
that
must have
Diddy
talked
shit.
to your brother about that. Did he confide in you any more thoughts about it?
He did, but you know how this game go. Until you could actually prove it, you can't hop out there and say it. So,
right. Fair enough.
Pac made it very clear of his suspicions, his instincts, and we're trying to find which direction was the right direction to go in for this.
For the kill.
For this investigation.
We going in for the
Do you
kill.
believe, Mapu, that the two shootings were absolutely linked, that the same people were behind both?
I can't say I can't speak of any absolutes, Pierce.
No, is
This
that, but is that,
why,
is that your,
you
is
know,
that your gut feeling?
See, I had already seen this, but Pierce, he gonna keep asking him the same question different ways because he wants Mo Preem to just say the answer, not I can't say that. But Pierce Morgan did his thing. But if you read between lines and if you could see his expression on Mo Preem's face, you already know what it is. I mean, what it is I'm gonna let you know. Diddy, you're being looked at and you're being looked into, boy, about this Tupac shit. You got a lot to think about, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, your stank ass
I'm not sure.
do. But we know what Suge said.
Really?
You find one, you find another. Hey, man, same person behind both, bruh.
I said I'm not sure.
No, I heard you.
Okay.
I just wondered whether that is really the case or you're just reticent.
Because,
to
hold
say
on.
so.
Then Gene Deal, I want to make sure I said, I think it was Gene Deal. He did say that. He said, he was standing right there when somebody said, I don't care. I think it was Diddy. I don't care who got to go, Big or Pac. I can't live like this. Some shit like that. Like, what the fuck? You will even allegedly take out your own artist? Yeah, because he was going to leave you, and that was your bread and butter. See, all of this shit is coming back to haunt him, and all the arrows is pointing straight at Diddy. Because you got to think, Keefe D kept saying, Diddy ain't gave me no money. He ain't gave me no money. What money do he owe you, Keefe D? Oh, we know, but I'm just saying, what to just make it make more sense. Like, why was he coming out on these interviews steady stressing this money? He say, when I was in jail, shit, Diddy didn't send me not a pack of noodles or nothing. He didn't give me a pack of noodles or nothing. You got to read between the lines. Yeah, we know. See, somebody ran off with your money. Like they did Straight Drop, right? Yeah, somebody ran off with your money that you supposed to get. You never received it. And that's why you running your mouth right now. That's why your stank ass in jail too, boy.
I
Should have been said something, nigga. If a
wasn't
motherfucker
there
didn't give me
at
my
either
$1 million.
incident.
The fuck?
So that makes it very difficult for me to be
Diddy should have been put to sleep like a dog
sure
with rabies.
about anything.
Did you?
It's been 27 years, all kind of suspicions, all kind of, but
Yeah.
until we could actually prove something, and it's hard. I'm not a cop. I'm not an investigator. So we are going to the people who know how to get these answers.
50 Cent went on stage last year and said this. Let's take a look.
Oh, that was last year?
I hate when they leave me to talk because I always say the wrong thing. I was like, last time they met me, I said something about Puffy. You saw that? So I gotta stop doing that kind of shit. I've been talking to a therapist trying to help me with this saying. I said, Chris, no reason. Oh, wait, maybe I said this Puffy because he got Tupac killed.
So they say, maybe I say that shit because he got Tupac killed. But I have to look at 50 Cent strange because what did Pac say about Dr. Dre? Pac was in the studio. Dre supposed to be making Pac some damn beats. Pac like, damn, where he at? Taking all day. He go looking for him in this studio place. He in the other room. He say, Pac say, Dre act like he ain't know if he wanted the D or the P. Hey man, stop it right now. Cause Tupac exposed a lot. Rest in peace to Pimp C as well, cause he exposed a lot before somebody got him up out of here. Hey man, people don't just be talking out their ass, all right?
Oh, and that was pretty direct there from 50 Cent.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Fifth is from, me and him actually from the same neighborhood, Southside Jamaica. He a Queens dude. We from Queens, and he's from New York. So certain people are privy to information.
Because he know. That's all it is. They been new, man.
We just trying to get
50 came after
some
that though, but I'm just
confirmation
saying.
on these suspicions.
Motherfuckers some cowards,
You know,
man.
everybody's got a theory, you know, and we're wading through the theories.
Let me ask you a
And
different.
It's crazy how he say that everybody got their theories. But it's only been one theory, Mopre. You know this. Allegedly. And it's been Diddy's ass. Or Suge ass. But for the most part, it's been Diddy's ass. So you gotta say it like that. Them theories, that Diddy. That's the theory everybody had, especially when it came to Big. Especially when it came to Big, because you had people that had love for Big and had love for Pop. You had people that loved Big so much, they didn't give a fuck Pac died. They was happy. That's how deep that shit was. You had to pick a side, fool. You was either Biggie or Pac, fool. That's just what it was. That's just like you either Dolph or Gotti. Ain't no in between of that shit. Look, this rap shit be serious like a black person playing spades, fool. Get that shit together.
Let me ask you a different way.
Who you know play games with spades? I don't,
understand
and I
why
ain't gotta
you're
be
being
playing for
truthful.
money
I
either.
understand why you're hiding.
Don't cheat.
And not hiding,
Nagging
but
and
you're
shit,
using
bitch,
the
I don't even wanna play
investigation
no
as
more
a
hoes.
reason.
I'm right here.
That's crazy.
I'm
No,
right
let me
here.
hide.
That's crazy.
I'll take back the word hiding, but
Counting
why
coins
you're
and shit,
reticent
bitch.
again
This ain't
about
poker, bitch.
potentially saying what is really on your mind. Because you know, and I know, that everyone believes that Diddy was involved in both these shootings and had a direct involvement in your brother's death. That is what the streets have said for 27 years. That's why 50 Cent said it. That's why Eminem has said similar stuff. What's interesting to me about your involvement in this is that
man.
Diddy actually called you after an LA Times article in 2008 alleging he'd been involved in your brother's death.
So this is when Diddy got scared. It was an article, like he's saying, that had came out years ago. When that article came out, he got spooked. That's what it was. He called Mo praying for. Man, I ain't had nothing to do with that, man. What you calling me for, motherfucker? Automatically, I would meet me somewhere, man. Let's talk about this. Choke the shit out his ass. Choke the shit out his ass for even calling me.
What did he say that day when he called you?
Cause I tell you one damn thing. Look, if he didn't know, if he called him and say I didn't have nothing to do with that, but you know who did, but you didn't tell me that. See, I would have too many questions. I'd have caught his ass up so quick.
He was in town. He was in LA at the time. He was on the radio. He asked a local DJ that we all know, Big Boy, to reach out to me because he wanted to speak to me about something. This is a few years after Pac's murder, and you know, we all were familiar with all the rumors and stuff. I said, yeah, let me talk to him. So he called me, and you know, I had my guys with me, Thug Life guys, and we heard what he had to say. He basically said he ain't have nothing to do with my brother's murder. And I told him the truth is still yet to come out, so we're gonna see. Here we are 27, 28 years later.
See? I know Mo Preem, no, man. That's why they got a lawyer and investigator. All right? They want to make sure so they can spit in his face. They want to make sure. Because if this man, he better hope, and this is the honest to God truth, Diddy better hope he had nothing to do with this. He better pray that he really didn't have anything to do with this Tupac shit. Because when his Tupac family get down with him, he ain't gonna have no money. That's wrong for Duff. No money to give nobody else ass. All right? I know I would make sure he wouldn't have a damn penny left. 28 years worth of your money gone. For the last 28 years, how much money you made, Diddy? I need all that.
There looks like
Ain't
there's
no
some doubt
settling,
in that
nigga.
statement.
If we find proof,
So-
ain't no settling, motherfucker.
Thus, you know, along with all the other suspicions that people have, it was time for it to be investigated.
In a statement at the time, Diddy declared, "This story is a lie," the LA Times story. "Neither I nor the late Notorious had any knowledge of any attack on Tupac before, during, or after it happened." Do you think that was an honest statement?
My opinion is that I don't believe it was 100% honest statement.
So, the studio thing. Who talking? Mo Preem, Tupac brother. So who believes that Biggie didn't have nothing, or he didn't know anything about that first time Pac got shot at that studio? You know what I'm saying? Do anybody believe Biggie didn't know nothing? Because the movie All Eyes on Me portrayed when he got shot, Biggie came into the hospital. The Muslim brothers wouldn't let him in there. He was like, he don't want to see nobody. Tupac wasn't trusting nobody. Because I wouldn't either. Because y'all know I be coming to the studio. I think they knew he was coming to the studio. And then he gets shot like that. But then in the movie, it portrayed like those other guys that was camouflaged up. Biggie was telling him, man, watch out for them guys, man, watch out. But I don't know, man. This shit crazy.
So, again, got to find out what's true and what's false, what's real and what's fake.
Do you think he was lying?
Quite possibly, and it's kind of looking that way, in my opinion.
It seems to me your opinion is that
So
Diddy
Big knew something,
absolutely had
huh?
something to do with your brother's death.
Damn. That's crazy.
I never said that. And this is why it needs to be looked into.
Right.
A lot of people have suspicions about multiple people. Again, in both attacks involve multiple people.
Both murders.
Both attacks involve multiple
See,
people.
that's why Keefe D said, if I go down for Tupac murder, Reggie White need to go down for Biggs. Why he say that? He didn't say nobody else. He said Reggie White, man. The fuck?
And it's about figuring
That
out
shit
who's who.
crazy.
Would you be comfortable saying that you believe Diddy had nothing to do with it?
No.
No, I wouldn't be comfortable saying that because I don't know. If you look at all the theories, the theory involving him is quite high on the list.
Yeah.
Up here.
So, we're going to see. Like I told him, we're going to see.
We gonna see. That's what's up. Man, that's sad.
Why
man.
do you think there is so much suspicion around Diddy's involvement
God.
in Tupac's killing?
Because of the relationship, our relationship in the early days, how the relationship soured, the climate of the hip hop world at the time, the so-called East Coast, West Coast beef. There's a whole lot of reasons. And, us, my brother and I, our movement, we were at the top of the game, and they were right behind us. So, heavy is the head that wears the crown. People always are after the person that's on top. So there's a lot of reasons to have these theories and suspicions, and they just need to be vetted and fully vetted and figure out what's what. My family is still suffering fallout from the assassination of my brother's murder. Which nobody really cares about us. Me, my sister, my brothers, and our family. We still suffer. So the struggle continues on finding out the truth.
For sure.
Where,
though.
where were you when you heard that your brother had been killed? And how did you find out?
I found out he got shot. I was at my house in California, in Palmdale. I got a call from my homie Big Sight,
Big Sight.
and he told me what had happened, and then I drove out to Vegas within hours to be with him.
Did you manage to see him before he actually died?
Yes, I got to see him before he actually passed at the hospital in Vegas. You know, a lot of family, a lot of loved ones was there. We proceeded to set up some security around the.
So, this something I found out years later when Afeni was at the hospital, bro. God damn. Her family started crying. They said Afeni told her family, "We will not cry here. We are not going to let these people see us crying." They actually show Afeni running. She ran to a white van. You know she crying, bro. Just imagine when she got in the van, screaming, hollering, punching damn chair and shit. Her family ran after her. That shit was so heartbreaking, bro. Like, for any mother, man. For any mother, bro. But it was, see, Tupac, man, one of a kind. Like, honest to God, truth. One of a kind. In his own damn lane. That's why I be saying, where are the Tupacs at? We was left with all these motherfucking ditties. Straight fucked up.
The hospital, and I left like I had my newborn daughter with me, so I had to go back home and take care of her. And by the time I got back to LA, they said that he had passed away. So I thought he was going to make it. He's a strong dude, but he did not.
Everybody thought he was going to make it, though.
Before
Boy.
that you felt he was trying to say something to you before he died.
Yeah. He, we had been in the.
It's hard for him to talk. It's like he's trying to hold back tears. I don't blame him, man. This shit crazy as fuck.
I could tell when he was really trying to express something and tell me something. His eyes were big as saucers. He had tubes in his mouth. He was.
So that's when he was trying to. So I had it wrong. It wasn't that one time at the studio. It was the time where he passed away. He was trying to tell Mo Preem something, bruh. Cause I know he seen who was in that car. At least the person that was shooting. You gotta let the window down, motherfucker. All the way down, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? Preferably. So, yeah, man. Damn, I wish Pac could have got that shit out.
He was all wrapped up, but he was still shaking the bed. He really wanted to tell me something.
Yeah.
He couldn't speak. You know.
Damn.
And yes, I often wonder what he was trying to tell me, but
I know that hunted him all that time.
something
Like,
that had
what was
to
he
do
trying
with
to
the hit.
tell me? Damn. Ah, shit.
But it's another one of them unanswered questions.
Right.
Have people told you directly who you think may know who they think did this?
People often want to share their suspicions and thoughts with me about it. It's a lot to think about. My brother was loved and admired and adored by many people.
For sure, though.
You know, 'cause really the fans been begging and asking for the truth. The fans
Yeah, we
want
need to know that shit.
these answers
Damn.
as well.
For we all die. We need to know
my
that
brother
for that era
was
die.
quite
Man, we
prolific.
need to know that
He
shit.
dealt with a lot of different people. He talked to people across all across all lanes of, all occupations, different kinds of artists. He touched a lot of people. He knew a lot of people, so a lot of people had a lot of theories. He also pissed a lot of people off. I'm not denying that, but
For sure. He was a Gemini though. Shit.
How did you feel about the arrest of Dwayne Davis last year?
Keefy fucking D.
Felt I was shocked that there was arrest after 27 years. I was real curious why now. Why only him? There's a lot of questions I had. Which a lot of it.
Yeah, that's Mo Preem.
It didn't make a lot of sense to me, being that it had been so long and these individuals had been known about for quite some time. So I was quite confused. This is out of Las Vegas PD. I hadn't heard from them. I don't think anybody from the family really heard from them and hadn't heard from them in years. So, there's some factors moving things that we didn't know about. So there's a lot of curiosity.
The Keefe D has alleged that Diddy orchestrated and paid $1 million for the assassination of your brother. He's made that allegation in a book, in social media interviews, in a secret police interview with the LAPD. What do you make of that?
I've heard all these things too. And now it has to be determined what's true, what's not, what's exaggeration, what's hyperbole, what's what's what, and who all was involved. Because he's the only one sitting in jail right now.
True.
By all accounts,
For that, yeah.
New York and Las Vegas, groups of people were involved. 3 or more in each case. So, what about everybody else?
Diddy's longtime West Coast sparring partner, Suge Knight, tweeted from jail, "Justice for Tupac is coming. Keefe D and now Diddy."
Look at Sugar being messy. I'm sweating and shit. He say, "Justice for Tupac coming. First Keefe D, now Diddy." That's, look. I know Mo Preem don't want to answer Pierce Morgan questions, but he's answering them respectfully. He just don't want to come out and say woo 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 because, like he said, it's being investigated, all right? So whatever come out, that's what the fuck come out. But we know what's going to come out. If they do a thorough investigation, I guarantee you Diddy name coming up, just his name alone coming up anyway, is suspicious. With the Keefe D shit, even if don't nobody believe Keefe D. But I believe Keefe D. You see what I'm saying? I believe him, because he ain't got shit to lose. But his damn life, you see.
That was pretty unambiguous.
Yeah, like I said, Pierce, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Right, you
so
gotta
that's
prove it.
the point where we're at right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's him.
See, that dude that ran off with that money, he dead. So, how would they prove this? Keefe D is the key to the shit. For real, though. They gonna figure it out.
People have other theories, and it all has to be vetted. This is 27, 28 years of
Rumors.
Of rumors as well. You know what I mean? So hopefully we'll get some justice.
It's believed that your family believe that Keefe D's nephew, Orlando Anderson, who's now dead, actually pulled the trigger to kill Diddy, that Keefe D acquired the gun, Orlando shot it, and that Diddy ordered the hit. That is the, I believe, the belief from your family. Is that an accurate assessment of where you all think the main suspicion should lie?
That's the theory. That's the theory. And if that's the theory, other moves should have been made legally before by law enforcement, which were not. You know, this is...
See, that's what, now I see something. That's why people were saying the police allegedly had something to do with it too, because, and now that I'm thinking about it, what they say about Diddy, that he's been an informant since 90-something. So, yeah, man. And Diddy a piece of shit for even if somebody stuck a battery in his back like that, man, that was fucked up, because you took two strong black male voices from us in that era, which was very much needed. You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't have a chance to change. Big and Pac was like the same age when they died, give or take. So it's like they didn't even give him a chance to change, because that's what was coming next. But the powers that shouldn't be, they seen that. They knew that. Yeah, they was gonna change, because they look, man. And that's why we left with these Diddies. All right?
If Keith was in the car, why wasn't he arrested then?
It's fucked up.
So I'm not a cop. I'm not a detective, investigator. You know, we just, unless I see it with my own eyes, it's hard to say. So that was a theory, and it was pursued legally, and I think Mama
it
Fannie
set us
lost
back. Look,
before.
that shit set us back. Like, for real. And like I said, if you wasn't from that era, you don't even understand, bro. Brenda's got a baby and shit like that. Like, come on, man. Wasn't nobody doing shit like that. Pac made shit until he got with, he got two sides. So he got two sides. He was fucking Gemini. But he had to produce that double CD for Suge. He was like the first to ever do that shit, because Suge bailed him out of jail. Had him by the balls. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. But, I mean, you got to go all the way back to Humpty and them and shit. Digital Underground and shit. You got to go. That's when they had Tupac as a African king or prince or some shit. They was carrying your boy on the video. You see what I'm saying? His mind was somewhere else. That was real hip hop.
So what's
This
that telling
shit-
us? That
I don't know what the
she's
fuck
wrong?
going on today, though.
And if she's wrong, we're left with no answers. Until 27 years later, here's another opportunity to possibly get some answers.
Never know what could have been. You hear me?
Diddy himself appeared on
They stopped
the
that like
Breakfast
that.
Club Power from in April 2016 with Charlamagne the God, who asked him about a documentary that alleged he was involved in Tupac's murder. I think we got a clip of this.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk about things that are nonsense. We don't even entertain nonsense, my brother. So we're not even going to go there, with all due respect. But I appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you.
Because listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you do it like a journalist.
Yeah. No, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
Which we never believed
You a
about.
bold-faced
Yeah, thank you.
lie, man.
Do you think it's nonsense?
Yeah.
This was Diddy when he said that. He had the pen on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, he had the shades on. He said, we don't even get into, he like this. We don't even get into nonsense. Of course, you can't see his eyes. Then he do like this to his head. We know what the fuck that mean, Diddy. Your ass lying. If you see a man, especially a black man, because he got waves, if you got a low haircut, when they do this shit, I ain't saying all of them, but when they do this shit, look down and shit, and damn near about to poke yourself in the ear and shit, boy, you're nervous and all type of shit, man. Come on, man. And Charlamagne the God Come on, bruh. Talking about, oh, and we didn't believe that anyway. Fuck you ask them for then.
Yo,
Bitch ass nigga.
They
were scared as shit of Diddy.
We
But
gonna
Pac
see.
wasn't.
Just like I told him, we gonna see. People say a lot of things.
He
that are
changed his
often
demeanor.
not
He
true,
said, like I said,
or
we
often
gonna
the
see. You hear me?
deception, or often designed to
Your ass ain't off the hook, nigga.
throw people off the trail. So we gonna see.
We gonna see.
I'm not saying nothing until this investigation is over, and then we'll
Fair
see
enough.
what it is. But everybody knows
Fair
the
enough,
suspicions. Everybody knows the theories. He can say that all he wants to, but people, especially now,
Right.
are thinking that it might be possible.
It might be
gonna see.
possible. We
I
gonna
get the
see.
feeling quite
We gonna
strongly that
fucking
you don't
see.
believe
It's
Diddy when
about
he's
damn
denied
time. We need some
any involvement to
investigation
you.
going
I don't
on.
think you believe him when
No
he
matter
says
what come
this
out, we need to
nonsense
find out
on
something. Shit.
the Breakfast Club interview, or when he issued that statement about the LA Times article. I don't think you believe a word of it. And I think that part of you, and correct me if I'm wrong, now that Diddy is in a prison cell and is facing the full arm of the law on very serious charges, that may be the catalyst for why you as a family have decided to really up the legal ante now. Would
Hell
that be
yeah.
would that be an accurate
Perfect
assessment of
timing.
where we are?
No, we have.
See, it's one thing for you to get in trouble like Diddy is, but to get in trouble and all your shit come out, I'm talking about all your dirt come out, that's some nasty work.
Nothing to do with his current situation with the sex trafficking. I have nothing to do with none of that. None of that. Our issues were,
It's Tupac.
were
That's what I'm
prior
talking
to
about.
that.
Shit, fuck that baby oil shit. We talking
the
about
fact this
Tupac.
PPD dude,
Fuck all
got
that other
arrested.
shit.
he's a known associate of Combs. That's just
Except
fact.
the kids.
So,
When
you
they was
know,
kids at the time, yeah.
Stevie Wonder could see that.
Right. Well, exactly. That's really the point, isn't it? That if
It ain't our fault, you know.
if a known
So-
associate of Sean Combs has been arrested and is facing charges of first-degree murder,
Right.
that would suggest that Diddy was involved, wouldn't it?
That would
It ain't
suggest
rocket
that
science.
it should be investigated.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But like Mopreem say, you gotta
that
prove it
suggests
though.
that it should be
See,
looked
that's the
into.
fucked up thing.
Along with all the other theories.
But we know.
You know.
Would you say it's the most likely theory, Moprin? Of all the theories you've heard?
Most likely,
Go on, say it, man.
between a few theories, it's high on the list.
You see how he keep
How do you
asking
think-
him the same question, but trying to put it different ways. He's not gonna just say, "Yeah, Pierce Morgan." Respectfully, don't strike my stank ass. But he not gonna just come out and say that. But I know he know. I know he
You're going
know.
to get to the truth. I know you've hired a lawyer, Alex Spiro,
Alex
very
Spiro.
well-known, aggressive lawyer. Is this part of a concerted effort now to actually get to the truth? And how do you think that will emerge?
Yes, this is a concerted effort to get to the truth of my brother's murder, wherever it may lead.
Yep.
Wherever it may lead, you know what they say, innocent until proven guilty. Okay, so we're at that point trying to prove things, trying to prove our theories, either prove them or disprove them, and stop them from cluttering the information pool.
But why make the move this week?
That's what's so interesting. We announced, Quinn Emanuel announced a few months ago.
Boom. This interview came out yesterday, but I've been saying that. I said as soon as some days ago, everybody and their mama was talking about it. Oh, Tupac family got a lawyer. They gonna investigate. I said, y'all ain't no real Tupac fans because they been mentioned this shit was in process July of this year. Back in July. He just said it. He's shocked. He like, I guess they trying to bring it back up because of everything Diddy going through. But they been said this shit. Man, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers ain't really Tupac fans,
That's
man.
why it's interesting.
You would have
that
been knew that
it's
shit.
resurfacing. I guess it's because of Combs' current situation, but that relationship been there for 20 years with Keith. So, you know, it ain't. It's not new. Since
it
the
ain't
arrest, you know, like I said, since the arrest, it's given us opportunity to pursue the truth and answers.
What's your view of P. Diddy, of Sean Combs? What do you think of him personally?
Interesting.
I don't. I don't.
Good answer, man.
Until recently.
What I think about him, I don't.
It's just a shame. It's just a shame.
It is, man.
The brother obviously has some skills and some talent.
It's like, it is a shame because it's like, Diddy, you did all this only to still go down, bro. With the other shit you been doing, your other shit brung more of the Tupac shit out. Plus Keefy D. But I'm just saying, he did that shit to Tupac only for what you been doing before, since 91, fool. Before the Tupac shit, right? To only still go down. You did all that shit for nothing.
But when my brother passed away,
Wow.
It seems like he got a whole bunch of power. Like absolute
Niggas was
power.
scared of him.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
They was scared of him after
So,
that. Because they knew what happened. See, that's what I hate. They knew what happened, man.
We gonna see.
Them industry cats
gonna
knew
see.
that shit.
Do you
That's
think
why
he
all them some busters,
either
man.
is or became a bad person?
Lame ass. Boy, they knew that shit.
See, I don't have too much personal experience with him. All it's around people that I know. I knew Biggie personally. You know what I mean? And his interactions with them and other people was the only way I can really judge him, and by our conversation. And you know, I don't think the best of the dude, but I don't have no proof. So we're gonna see.
You gonna see.
If he happens to watch this interview, what's your message to Sean Combs? To Diddy?
Watch your ass.
Same thing it was, 20 years ago. You know,
We gonna see.
we gonna see.
I
We
knew
gonna
you
see.
say that shit.
Because he reached out to me personally to, you know, give his denial or his position. And, you know, things look different at this point. So we're going to see.
We gonna see.
You don't believe those denials, do you, Moprin?
I have my doubts.
If he did order this hit on your brother, and he's now sitting in that prison cell, would you urge him to come clean?
He ain't gonna come clean, nigga. That's what he need to do.
I don't think that he will. I wouldn't urge him to come clean because I don't think that he will. But if the proof is there,
Might as well. It ain't gonna matter if he do come clean.
That'll satisfy me.
Thank you. Okay.
We find the truth, the proof, that'll satisfy me because I don't expect he will
He's a coward.
quote unquote come clean.
That if he did feel that way inclined, would you like him, to be honest?
That would be great. That would be great to put a lot of things to rest. Explain the reasoning. Was it fear? Was it
It was
money?
fear.
Was it
Keefy D
business?
said that shit.
It could be all types of reasons, but it would be good. It'd be good to know.
Mopreme, it's been a fascinating interview. I completely understand why you are careful in the way you answer these questions.
Right.
But I also think any viewer
Because it's
that's
an
watched this for the last
investigation.
30 odd minutes will draw the same conclusion that I did, which is that you absolutely believe Diddy has something to do with your brother's murder and you want the truth to prevail.
Pierce a fool, man. Shout out to Pierce Morgan, man. His last question gonna be, well, basically you saying you think Diddy had something to do with it. I think Pierce Morgan might be a Tupac fan, bro.
You said it, not me, Pierce.
You said
That's
it,
your
not me,
opinion.
Pierce.
And I must be very careful.
Diddy!
You know, this is a
Boy, your
sensitive
ass,
topic,
boy, your
sensitive
ass.
subject. And I wanted your audience and my fans across the pond to have some quality information. A lot of people love, respect, and care for my brother and for
sure,
us
man.
at Shakur's.
For sure, man.
International family. We've influenced people around the world. And
To this day. Shit.
Pac wasn't a throwaway. You know, Pac wasn't expendable. He was important. He was special.
Thank you.
You know, he's
People
the
don't
greatest of all
understand.
time.
Man. Greatest of all time.
Even if you had issues and problems with him, he didn't deserve that. So we will stay in pursuit of the truth.
We gonna see.
Do you fear Diddy and what he is capable of, even if he's in a prison cell?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
I mean,
He said me?
I ain't Superman and shit. Excuse my French, but
But ain't nobody worried. Shit.
I'm thug life, outlaw.
Thug life.
Southside Jamaica, Queens. I got a
Damn it.
lot.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
I try to stay in my lane. I try to stay respectful. Try to stay humble. But you know, people they know me. People know
This
me.
my
They know what
area.
it
That's
is.
what's up right there.
Mopreme,
Okay.
fascinating to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
You as well, Mr. Morgan. Much love to the people over there in England, London.
And well, very good accent. And I hope we get to the truth about what happened to your brother, because he's an absolute icon in music history, and what happened to him matters. It's a piece of history. So I hope that you, as a family, get the answers to the questions that you have been raising.
Thank you. You and I as well. You and I as well.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right. So, Mopreme, Tupac brother was on Pierce Morgan, man. Pierce Morgan is. I had to subscribe to him after the Jaguar shit though, but this Tupac shit, when it comes to Tupac, man, I think Pierce Morgan a Tupac fan. I think Diddy's lawyer is a Tupac fan. The damn judge could possibly be a Tupac fan. I wonder, do they have to ask certain people that's in charge, are you a Tupac fan, though? Because if you're a Tupac fan, it's not going to be fair. But I tell you what, man. Damn, left with all these Diddies, a.k.a. fuckboys, a.k.a. can't get right, motherfuckers. We truly missed out on Tupac, bro. I was 16 when Tupac, I was 15 going on 16. Because he died in September, my birthday in November. So I was finna turn 16. Bruh, you talking about. And Pac had made so much music, bro. Like, they was, do y'all remember the gold CDs? It was red, right, and they said Machiavelli. He had like 13 of them. Could have been more than that. Yeah. He had a whole bunch of Machiavellis. It wasn't just that one Machiavelli. Man, Pac had hella music. They say Pac had over 300 songs, man. He stayed in the studio. Just in the studio. You know what I mean? It was as if Pac was doing stuff because he knew he was going to die early, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see death around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't never be another Tupac. Ever. That is sad, bruh. And I'm thankful for this happening now. I'll be 44 years old next month. And I ain't never got over Tupac. Like Pac say, how long will you mourn, man? Man, forever. Until we put some closure. Because you know why? I never got closure. And I know his family feel that way. His fans feel that way. We never got closure. This shit don't stop till the casket drop, like Pac said. Teardrops and closed caskets. I mean, damn it. And here he is on Piers Morgan, right? Reminding motherfuckers that need to know. We're doing an investigation. Yeah. We lawyered up with a good-ass aggressive lawyer. That's what Piers Morgan said. Oh, that's that aggressive lawyer. Yeah. And we doing an investigation, boy. Diddy, your ass in so much shit right now, boy. People thinking them victims and shit is something. If they find out, if anything points to Diddy about this Tupac shit, man, Diddy, man, never getting out. He probably ain't never getting out anyway, but it's going to be to the point where he really ain't never having a chance of getting the fuck out. And he going to be broke. So his sons better get the rapping, stripping or something, because y'all better get y'all some money. Invest in something, goddammit, because in a minute, y'all daddy going to be withered up in prison, boy, in prison. Who would have ever thought Diddy would get caught up in 2024? Really 2023. Because when Cassie do that shit in 23? Damn. All right? Do I invest in myself? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Anthony? Yeah. Oh, God. Now you being nosy, motherfucker. So, Oh, you being for real? Stocks? Maybe. It's none of your business, all right? But, what do you guys think about this Tupac shit? So just know this shit done got real. It's already been real some months ago. And I was thinking, like, why they never did an investigation? Probably because, like he said, I had to think about that. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So until Keefe D, that's why I be like, thank you, Keefe D. He tossed the alley-oop up. Because he doing all this and shit. You worried about that money? Oh, okay. But then you're saying all this extra shit too? Let us look into that there. Because fuck around. And shit, Keefe D ass be getting out and Diddy be staying in that motherfucker. You better give us something. We'll make you do 5 more years, motherfucker. You want that or a whole bunch of more time? You want more than 5 years or just extra 5 right now and then you can get out at the 5? Well, which one you want, boy? Shit, you ass already damn near 70. I think Keefe D about 60 something for real. If I'm finna be 44, goddamn it, hell yeah. Cause Pac was shit. Pac should be like 50 something. Maybe like 54 or some shit. So anyway, Anthony, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Talking about some damn stocks, boy. You gonna lose your money. Damn. Anyway, that's all I came on here to say. And Charleston White got arrested. And it was something else I want to say. Shit, I done forgot. But anyway, you can go with him. Segue the promo. Hey. Stop fucking playing with me, man. But that's Tupac brother Mopreme, man. And it is official. Like a referee with a whistle. And don't forget, I just put paint where it ain't. Little bitty bitches. Message. Uh-oh.